Well, it's SDCC weekend and we got an X-Men 97 update from the convention floor. Let's take a couple minutes to dive into the story, talk about what was revealed, and the massive new status of Jean Grey. Well, yesterday we dove into a little bit on some major changes to Professor X. I've linked that down below. And it was rather unexpected news because we're not expecting anything from Marvel Studios at Comic-Con. But fans got a big win down in San Diego Thursday afternoon during the Designing the X-Men panel, and were treated with some new footage from the upcoming series. Now, we don't have any of the footage sadly, but we do have a lot of descriptions of what they featured, and honestly guys, there's some big changes to some of the characters in the team. Now, all of these descriptions come via the Cosmic Circus. So again, we don't have the footage, but their team was on site and got a first-hand look at what's going on. Now, apparently they ran a couple of clips, which revealed some pretty cool details about the show. The first clip showcased the X-Men interrogating one of the main antagonists of this season, Dr. Trask. Apparently, Cyclops does utter the iconic line, "To me, my X-Men," and Jean Grey was shown using Cerebro to enter Trask's mind during this interrogation. Now, apparently, that wasn't the only clip, because we got another clip that featured the X-Men falling out of the air and Cyclops using his eye blast to slow himself down during this landing, which is something we've seen him do in the comics before and should manifest pretty interestingly in the show. Hopefully Marvel Studios drops these clips online soon. I would love to see them both, but typically these are Comic-Con treats, so I'm not really sure what to make of it. Now, this wasn't the only news, because we got a little bit of other news via the comic book resource, and this includes a major change for Jean Grey. Now, according to CBR, and I quote, "They revealed Master Mold, a pregnant Jean Grey, Archangel, and Bishop as official members of the team." I don't think they meant Master Mold was an official member of the team, but the big takeaway is a pregnant Jean Grey. This obviously will be a big part of the upcoming season and probably additional seasons, and a major change for the character. So clearly, Scott and Jean have been busy since the end of the last show, and the fallout from all of that I think is going to play big, probably in the conclusion of Season 1. Now, we did get a minor update also on the release date, and while the release date delays have been a cause for some concern for many of us fans, the panel also saw Marvel share a pretty positive update on where things currently stand with X-Men 97. During the panel, it was confirmed a second season is indeed in development, so that is absolutely happening. And the show is now apparently near completion, meaning it's almost ready to release. Now, this doesn't give us an official update, but it does give us an idea of when we might see the show. Marvel hasn't been stacking their projects up one after another on Disney+, and since Echo drops the 29th of November, I really do feel like once again we're looking at the beginning of next year for X-Men 97. Now, the status on Season 2 was good to get confirmation of, and obviously they're really early in the development of that, but it is good to know that they are listening to the fans, they hear our cries for an update, and hopefully they give us a trailer in the next couple of weeks. If the show's near completion, a trailer can easily be cut together, and probably already should have. It's not unusual for many shows for their trailers to focus on those first couple of episodes, so there's no reason why X-Men 97 shouldn't be front and center at this point. It's always great to get updates from Comic-Con. We've been getting a lot of X-Men 97 news lately, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you get all the news. When we finally get to hear Cyclops utter "To me, my X-Men," well, we're gonna have to wait and see.